superstars. Go on and link up with the Bundesliga and watch Harry Kane's scoring spree in his new shirt for Bayern Munich every match day live on Topster Sports channels. But there's more. Spice up your September viewing menu with the latest Filipino series Love in 40 Days starting on the 25th on Novella E+ at 2040 hours. Don't forget to test your smartness by watching new episodes of Pungwa every Sunday at 19 hours. Also on Novella E+. Follow the Topster Facebook page for latest football fixtures and exciting content. Subscribe now. Topster. Enjoy digital life.
A lovely and warm welcome to Hope Channel Zambia. It's just now time for the news bulletin, and let's take a look at stories making headlines. 4 pedestrians die in a road accident. Sheketeni Min Hospital in Sinda constituency receives an ablation block. PF sympathizer pleads with government to allow former president to go for medication in South Africa. Zambia struggling to achieve zero hunger by 2030 due to nutritional challenges. And in religious news, Public Campus Ministry is said to be doing fine in Lusaka conference. These stories plus more coming up shortly. To stay with us.
Go all out for football and refresh yourself with Topster. For only 160 kwacha antenna classic or dish smart, keep up with the competitive Russian Saudi Pro League on Wild Football and witness football giants Cristiano Ronaldo, Sadio Mane, Karim Benzema, and Zambia's star Fashion Sakala as they battle it out for the ultimate glory this season. Enjoy each weekend with amazing goals from the Saudi superstars. Go on and link up with the Bundesliga and watch Harry Kane's scoring spree in his new shirt for Bayern Munich every match day live on Topster Sports channels. But there's more. Spice up your September viewing menu with the latest Filipino series Love in 40 Days starting on the 25th on Novella E+ at 2040 hours. Don't forget to test your smartness by watching new episodes of Pungwa every Sunday at 19 hours. Also on Novella E+. Follow the Topster Facebook page for latest football fixtures and exciting content. Subscribe now. Topster. Enjoy digital life.
Thank you so much for joining us on the news desk. I'm Bright Sinkozi with the details alongside Sharon Akufuna, our sign language interpreter. 4 people have died while 1 is nursing injuries after being hit by a motor vehicle in Lusaka's Ibex area this morning when they were going to school and work around 06 hours. The victims were hit after the driver of the vehicle Camry registration number BAL 5830 lost control and overturned and diverted off the road to where the pedestrians were walking towards the opposite direction outside St. Agnes Health Center. The accident victims consist of 4 school pupils who were on their way to school while the other man was heading for work. The deceased have been identified as James Piri, 13, Felix Mwansa, 14, Richard Mapalanga, 15, all from Family Legacy School, and Lemi Imatoko, aged 40, from Kasisi area. Another accident victim who sustained injuries has been identified as Samson Ngoma, aged 13, who currently is admitted at the University Teaching Hospital, UTH, for medical attention. Driver of the vehicle has been identified as Mulemwa Akamani, aged 26, of Woodlands area. And police deputy spokesperson Danny Mwale confirmed this development in a statement made available to Hope News that the driver sustained injuries and was treated at the clinic near the accident scene, but he has been discharged. Mr. Mwale says the driver was detained by police and later was released on bond and will appear in court soon. And Family Legacy Academy management could not give a comment on the matter but promised to issue a statement. The deceased bodies have been deposited at UTH mortuary. Details are in this report.
The clinic billboard is down. Bloodstains are vividly seen here on the wall fence of this clinic and in the car. This morning, Ibex Hill residents woke up to a shock as they witnessed a road traffic accident, leaving 4 people dead right at the entrance of St. Agnes Health Center. The accident has claimed the lives of 3 pupils who were heading to school and a male adult who was heading for work. The deceased have been identified as James Piri, aged 13, Felix Mwansa, aged 14, and Richard Mapolanga, aged 15, all from Family Legacy School, and Lemi Toko, aged 40, of Kasisi area. This accident has left one schoolboy identified as Samson Ngoma, aged 13, injured and is currently admitted at the University Teaching Hospital. According to eyewitnesses, the driver was overspeeding. They said the driver is allegedly to have been drunk as some of the bottles were found in the vehicle. They told this reporter that the driver almost ran away but was caught after his pistol dropped. The driver has been identified as Mulemwa Akamani, aged 26, and is in police custody.
So abona motoka inangu ikwera. Na motoka inangu ikwera then nakuwerera futi ku right lane yake. That's how he went off the road and I'm on drainage. Drainage kuja kupeza bana baenda baba batava. Unfortunately noenda kuboba after yamenya mu drainage yamba ku roaring a moto. That's how yabwa hitting abantu bangati bali 4. Abantu bafa pa same spot. And then others was 9 in the nayo pa kubona chabe impact jange mama na chitabwanje 9 I tried to run away. And then the driver in the chabe umuzi kati in the chabe so ndi mama na chokera moto kamoja atabe a pistol yabura mu drainage.
The residents are appealing to the local authority to put up humps on this road.
I'm appealing to the government at least to put some humps because the drivers are too much fast in this road. It's not the only first accident to be happening in this road.
I've talked to my fellow councillor and then Lusaka City Council report this issue so that Lusaka City Council can put some humps to prevent the overspeeding. By
broadcast time, Zambia police officers were on the scene and had taken the bodies to the University Teaching Hospital UTH mortuary. Police Deputy Spokesperson Danny Mwale has confirmed this development.
The driver of the Toyota Camry, bearing registration number BAL 5830, lost control of the vehicle due to excessive speed and hit into 5 pedestrians who were walking off the road in the opposite direction near St. Agnes Health Center. The vehicle only rested after overturning upside down. The driver, identified as Mulemwa Akamani, aged 26, of Woodlands, sustained minor injuries. He was treated at the same clinic and later discharged. He has been detained in police custody yet to be charged.
Family Legacy Academy management told this reporter in a telephone interview that the school will only issue a statement when the parents have been informed. Esnat Sikazo, Hope News, Lusaka.
Mother and auntie to 2 of the accident victims, Richard Mapolanga, aged 15, and Felix Mwansa, 14, respectively described the loss as unfortunate, saying she would have been happy if they only lost their legs in the accident than losing their lives. Speaking when the Hope News crew visited the funeral house in Kalikiliki compound for the two victims, some residents are of the view that the young pupil's death would have been avoided if there was a government school in the area. They say the only school available in the area is a community school which cannot accommodate the growing population in the area. The residents have since appealed to government to consider building public schools in Kalikiliki, which would reduce on the number of pupils having to cover long distances to schools away from the area. Eboch Timbiti has more in this report.
They are gathered here to mourn the death of their beloved children of Lega School in Ibex area after 4 died while 1 survived with injuries. Felix Mwansa, age 14, and Richard Mapulanga, age 15, all from the same family, died in the early hours of Wednesday on their way to school. This was after a Toyota Camry with registration number BAL 5830 lost control and hit 5 pedestrians who were walking off the road in the opposite direction near St. Agnes Health Clinic. Roslyn Matafwali, mother to Richard Maplanga, age 15, and her nephew Felix Mwansa, age 14, has recalled the memories she shared with the children.
Bana banga Richard na Feri benzeri bana babulemu ero bampangu aba bana nezo itana nga nienda kunchito na bawusha kuti baende kunchito kuti baende ku skulu na beve oloma iro Feri pamenenzo bwera anti natie mwaziona sapato zena gula bana ni grade 7 bonse nenzena bawuzana timuka pasa niza kupasa ni 100 kwacha bana benze kulimbira na mene 100 kwacha kuti amena za pasa ifuna kuti aitenge manje yankala kusenseni yankala sad news soche our government yanganepo pali uyu muntu amena ati chitira voipa kubana amena ati paira bana funa che government yanganepo impase punishment ikulu basamulekerere.
First and foremost, as a family we have lost the young ones. 2 of them at the spot, which is a very big loss to the family. And since it's a RTA thing, we leave everything into the hands of the police. Let them do the investigations, and at the end of the day, we'll have to have a report and see to it that we bury them, and God will judge whoever erred on that fatal incident.
And one of the juvenile survivors has called upon government to construct a school for them in the area, as the area has no public school.
Vevasti katinari kuenda after tachokera tishman tenda kuskuru kusense. Wenzi watu eve na wanzake wenzi wakamba isetiendesa nemo kaskonka monta botakambati isetizashita chani tizakupezani kusogoro moto ukauchoka kumtente muko ebwela speed so yafuna kubeuka wa driver ndipe oboba ile vinga yaboya gwira kuja kwa kuri beve kuchana ku clinic so ndipe yaboya bamenya winangwa ndomenya mchipupa cha St. Agnes benango motoka yaboya yamujaka pamara ndepe aboya mabonzo yonse aboya tioka amveni benango bashita kumutu brain aboya oneke tipempa kwa atmangireko skuru pafupi utitika zikwaniso enda kujenda fyanu kutari stinga zikwaniso.
The residents have attributed that this could have been avoided if they had a school nearby. Eboch Timbiti reporting for Hope News in Lusaka.
It was reported that government through the Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit, DMMU, would offer assistance to the bereaved families who all come from Kalikiliki. In other news, government has handed over an ablution block at Sheketani Main Hospital in Sinda constituency of Eastern Province. Speaking at the handover ceremony, Sinda Member of Parliament Masao Sotembo, who was the guest of honor, said the construction of such infrastructure will reduce sanitation challenges patients at Sheketani Min Hospital are faced with. And Sinda District Commissioner David Tembo said the new Dawn government's aim is to see that development such as the construction of the ablution block is brought closer to the people. Other high-profile delegates present at the handover ceremony included Sinda Town Council Chairperson and the Secretary. Details in this.
Seeing is believing. You don't need to be told about a game changer constituency development fund, the CDF projects in Sinda district. No wonder today they are here to witness and hand over a ablution block that was constructed under constituency development fund, the CDF. The ablution block that is being handed over today to the community members surrounding Sheketen Min Hospital will reduce challenges faced with patients when seeking medical attention. With such massive investment of infrastructure in the district, it is a clear indication that the district is in the right direction of leaving no one behind, but make sure that everyone is involved. Sinda Constituency Member of Parliament Masao Sotembo and Sinda District Commissioner David Tembo handed over the ablution block.
Tiamikire kuboma yatu ya UPND potipasa ndalama ya CDF noikira kutoka pa 1.6 kufika pa 27 million. Siveka bwinai chifuka chake amene mutabwanti mationa chitukuko chicha mukapita mmuzi amene mwabwera kolere mwatokera kusenda kuti mkhale kuno mkozo nene pa msanga mkozo sweta. Siveka bwino chifuka madzi amene asamba wakuno asambaso monga ya kumatangi so chabe tinaika kamba kandrama ya CDF mukapita mmuzi mli madzi ya mapaipi mu.
Over the ablution block kuno kwasu kwa Sheketen Mini Hospital, kwa Sheketen Mini Hospital. All what we expect from all of us here is total compliance, total care, because I'm a toilet ya pasi wa kwa seo kwa machinkale chosa kondwele sana ma toilet 2 days 3 days kuwera kuno kupeza kuti tachita vandalize. It's not going to occur well. Izi ndalama zaluta hapa ni ndalama zinyinji ngako, and we need to make sure that tisamalire vimbuzi viri kuvulu. That is all we are asking ku bantu wakuno kusheketeni. Wakulu wapano pachipatala, please let's make sure that we safeguard the ablution block, we safeguard every property within. So that chipatala chasu che masuliwa kapera cheseguliwa mu 2021 chipitilize kuoneka mwachiwonekera. That is all what we want. Mafumu tikupempeni kuti tikapasiwa chintu tikonesesha kuti tasamalira chintu chatapasiwa.
Sinda Town Council Secretary John Machai had this to say.
Just to mention that the facility that we are handing over today was done from the CDF fund for 2022 to a tune of 280,000. You see that from our end in Sinda, we see that there is a presidential directive that was given by His Excellency President of the Republic of Zambia, Hakainde Hichilema, who said that in fact in all public places like this we are supposed to have utilities like an ablution block. You see that from us, even before that directive was issued, we are already implementing those things. I want to assure the communities that these are things that have come to stay, and I have no doubt in my mind that it will go a long way in helping the communities as they come to the facility.
Meanwhile, Sinda District Health Director is happy with this gesture.
We also want to appreciate the government, the council, and also the MP for pushing this agenda so that we have the ablution block function. It has been a challenge for the patients as they come, and this came as a result of the World AIDS Day that we had. We had the World AIDS Day here, and a lot of patients complained that they had no access to sanitation facilities. So we appreciate the government for giving us this facility.
Ndipo hapa tikumbira matwele tikuna tikonzera kuno kuchipatala, so ndisothokoza nditaona lebo kuti apitilize nditu utisebenzere se vantu wa muzi plus mafumu yose yakukhala wothokoza nditu.
With such massive investment, beautiful and magnificent infrastructure, it is hoped that the community will take care of it. Sambo, David, Sinda District, Eastern Province.
Now, Patriotic Front, PF supporter and sympathizer Patrick Samwimbila has urged the UPND government to accord the former First family with the respect they deserve. Mr. Samwimbila says the former head of state has right to health care services and association which should be granted to him without fail. Mr. Samwimbila has, however, described the 2 years of the UPND administration in power as the 2 years of missed opportunities. He has described the impact of the quality of life in Zambia for the last 2 years as equal to zero because citizens cannot feel the positive impact of what has been done by government. Speaking at a media briefing in Lusaka today, Samwimbila said it is worrisome that the cost of living is too high, hence affecting the cost of doing business for citizens. He has further challenged the UPND government to allow former ruling Patriotic Front President Edgar Chagwa Lungu to return to politics and said he is optimistic that he will win the 2026 general elections because the PF has experience and can amend where they went wrong in the past, which gave UPND victory in 2021.
Please, let's deal with the former First family with civility and respect. This man served the nation. And you know, this leadership you see, beloved, it's not a small matter. Right now, as we are speaking, the president is not in the country. He has gone to serve the nation out there. He has left the family. These people give in their all to serve the nation. And then when they are out of power, we want to treat them otherwise? No, let's pay back by respecting them, by honoring them.
You are watching the news on Hope Channel Zambia just now. Let's take a break. We have more stories on the other side. Do stay with us.
Change your water and change your life.
Kanjin Water Zambia Limited brings to you microclass highly alkaline water with the benefits of immunosystem booster, disease combating, and many more. For more information, dial the number 0976-096670. We are located in all around the country, Zambia.
Change your water and change your life. Change your water and change your Kanjin water.
Kanjin Water, change your water, change your life.
Go all out for football and refresh yourself with Topster. For only 160 kwacha antenna classic or dish smart, keep up with the competitive Russian Saudi Pro League on Wild Football and witness football giants Cristiano Ronaldo, Sadio Mane, Karim Benzema, and Zambia's star Fashion Sakala as they battle it out for the ultimate glory this season. Enjoy each weekend with amazing goals from the Saudi superstars. Go on and link up with the Bundesliga and watch Harry Kane's scoring spree in his new shirt for Bayern Munich every match day live on Topster Sports channels. But there's more. Spice up your September viewing menu with the latest Filipino series Love in 40 Days starting on the 25th on Novella E+ at 2040 hours. Don't forget to test your smartness by watching new episodes of Pungwa every Sunday at 19 hours. Also on Novella E+. Follow the Topster Facebook page for latest football fixtures and exciting content. Subscribe now. Topster. Enjoy digital life.
There is nothing quite like the thrill of catching your own fish. And at Papino Investments, we bring that experience to you. Papino Investments, the home of live fish, has everything you need to make your meals unforgettable.
It has a different taste, and that is why I enjoy coming to this place.
From live fish that you can catch for yourself to smoked fish, just chickens and beef, we have a wide range of products that will satisfy your shopping needs. And if you're looking for something else, we have a wide range of groceries to choose from, including Hope Channel decorders. At Papino Investments, payment is easy. You can pay with cash or use our mobile money services. Visit us today at Robert's Fish and Veggies Building, Chilenge Market, Lusaka, or call us at 0955 108708 or 0976 543822 or 0965 691909. Papino Investments, the home of live fish.
Thank you so much for still staying with us. And now for the rest of the news. Government says Zambia is facing a triple burden of malnutrition, which includes undernutrition in form of stunting micronutrients deficiency in form of anemia, obesity, and diet-related non-communicable diseases. Speaking when officiating at the 2023 Scaling Up Nutrition National Conference held in Lusaka, Health Minister Sylvia Masebo said that Zambia's demographic health survey states that the levels of these diseases are very high and the reduction rate is running at a slow pace. She said the slow improvement of nutritional diseases is distracting Zambia from reaching the United Nations goal, which aims to achieve zero hunger by 2013. Meanwhile, the United Nations resident coordinator in Zambia, Ms. Beatrice Motali, said the United Nations systems will support Zambia's government in its primary responsibility for improving the food and nutrition of its citizens, especially women and children.
The main objective of the National Food and Security is to achieve sustainable food and nutrition security, which will help eliminate all forms of malnutrition in order to have a healthy population that can help contribute in national development.
We have a National Nutrition Conference that will run for 2 days, 13th to 14th of September. And this is a conference that we hold to provide a platform for people working in the nutrition space so that they can come and share results from surveys, research, assessments, and so forth. What has come out so far is the fact that the implementation of nutrition interventions is not yet countrywide. There are pockets of places where these interventions are being implemented. But what we need is for these interventions to go countrywide because issues of malnutrition affect the whole Zambia.
Today, Minister of Health Honorable Sylvia Masebo officiated at the 2023 Scaling Up Nutrition National Conference, where she alluded that Zambia is facing a challenge of high level of nutritional diseases, which is making it hard for it to reach the goal of the United Nations, which is to eliminate hunger by 2030.
We are all alive to the fact that Zambia is facing a triple burden of malnutrition, which includes undernutrition in form of stunting, micronutrition nutrients deficiencies in form of anemia, and overnutrition in form of overweight and obesity, and also diet-related non-communicable diseases such as type 2 diabetes and hypertension, which have strained the delivery of the healthcare services. This poses a threat to individual and national development, making it difficult for Zambia to attain the earmarked global target stunting reduction to 25% by the year 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, This trajectory of slow improvement means that attaining the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 2, which aims to achieve zero hunger by 2030, is not within our reach if we are to go by the slowness. Therefore, there is need, urgent need for that matter, for more concerted and sustained efforts to change this picture.
Louisa Smonga reporting for Hope News in Lusaka.
In other health news, Southern Zambia Union Conference Health Director Dr. Montanga Mapani is concerned with the escalating number of mental health issues in the country and the world at large. Speaking in an interview with Hope News in Lusaka today, Dr. Mapani attributed the rapid growth of mental health cases to economic crisis as well as other social factors that need serious attention. She said lack of understanding, especially by communities, to people who are faced with mental health problems is another challenge, as such people are stigmatized, thereby hindering them from accessing medical attention at institutions specialized in the treatment of mental health related cases. She has since called on well-meaning Zambians to join forces in advocating that people should seek medical health whenever they are faced with mental health issues. She further commended the church for its role in providing a platform for people to have conversations around the topic with church leaders and other members of the church, emphasizing that more can be done to address the mental health challenge going forward.
There has been an escalation of mental health issues that have been highlighted in the media, in both Zambia, in the region, and even in the world at large. So, and these mental health issues affect both children, adults, and even older adults. And there are many factors that are leading to that. People unfortunately feel more lonely, the economic situation sometimes, and a lot of other problems that are going on around people's lives. But what is unfortunate is that in our communities, mental health is not really understood. When someone has an episode, we usually call them as mad, or when someone has an episode, we think they've got a personality issue where they've just gone overboard in reacting to a situation. But what we need to understand is that mental health is very important and it has many aspects. And it is important that people must receive the important care. In Zambia, for example, the hub for dealing with mental health issues is Chainama Mental Hospital. And people need to approach that hospital so that they can get the care that they need. Obviously, people need people to talk to, and our churches sometimes provide those avenues where people can engage a pastor, an elder, or a deacon, or even an elderly person in the church who can be of help to them. And people need to be free. But the problem sometimes is the stigma that is attached to mental health. So people will not come out and say their problems because they are fearing to be stigmatized. But people must feel free to walk into a hospital, talk to a health professional, talk to the pastor, talk to somebody that they can confide in. And having mental health challenges should not be stigmatized, because just like people have hypertension, have diabetes, some people can have mental health issues.
And finally, in religious news, the Public Campus Ministries PCM leadership in Lusaka Conference of the Seventh-day Adventists has expressed gratitude for the support it is receiving from the conference. Speaking during the combined worship service on Sabbath, 9th September 2023, at the National Institute of Public Administration, NIPA, Lusaka Conference PCM President Angel Mwanza said that their ministries are doing well owing to the support they are receiving from the conference through the Youth Director, Pastor Billy Mugombo. Chuma Melisha, a member of NIPA PCM, said It was important for students to be keen in reading the Bible and living a life that is in harmony with Christian standards and know what it takes to be a student. And PCM coordinator for Supershine University, Even Nagaronga, hoped that such combined worship services would continue as they provide platforms that promote unity, social interactions, coordination, and spiritual growth among students. In a sermon, Pastor Billy Mugombo reminded students that as David conquered Goliath, there is no problem that God cannot resolve.
Have a name to defend. There are 3 names on earth to defend. Number 1, the name of God. Number 2, the name of your church. Number 3, your family name. Your family name. 3 names are very important to defend in life. And so, David picks his shepherd's bag. He is a shepherd boy. He doesn't want to kind of a life where he wants to be in a class where he doesn't belong. And many young people today have messed up because you're on campus. You found a certain friend dressing in a certain way. You just want to copy their way of dressing. And lo and behold, it lands you to a dead end and you become sick and you're out of campus. Then they continue because they know how they play it.
We're so delighted and happy that the conference is really doing well when it comes to this year, in that each and every campus in our conference is able to participate and they are coming in numbers. Though we might have such improvement, there are some challenges that we're facing, but as a conference, we are happy that the church is supporting us and has continued supporting us.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Chuma Merisha. I'm a NIPA student who belongs to the NIPA Campus Ministries. Today we're having a combined service fellowship from the 3 institutes that are involved under the Sabbath Ministry, which are ZICAS, Evelyn Horn, and NIPA. It was a great meeting and we enjoyed the service today.
The main purpose of being here is for the campus ministry visitation and also looking at the PCM programs that have been set. Therefore, I've enjoyed being here and I really appreciate being received here as the coordinator from Supershine, on which we were given a sermon by our district, or rather our conference director, Pastor Billy Mugombo.
As we end the news, let's recap on stories that made headlines. 4 pedestrians die in a road accident in Ibex. Sheketeni Mini Hospital in Sinda constituents receive an ablution block. PF sympathizer pleads with government to allow former president to go for medical checkups in South Africa. Zambia struggling to achieve zero hunger by 2030 due to nutritional challenges. And public campus ministries said to be doing well in Lusaka conference. Thank you so much for your time. On behalf of the entire studio and production team, my name is Bright Sinkozi Sharon Akfuna, our sign language interpreter. Until then, it's God bless and bye from all of us.